Alright, evening guys. I'm Paton, second year from Collingwood, suffering through physics and chemistry. As some as you might know already, I'm one of the student trustees and have been since August. I'd like to carry on through to next year. Key points that I'm looking at really are continuity. As you probably already know, 8 of our 12 trustees are re-elected each year, which means we've got a real difficulty in that we have to reteach 8 new people how to do the job. There's actually an awful lot to it, so learning these legal responsibilities, how you can deal with people, what we're allowed to say, what we can do, all that kind of thing. It does take time, which is something brilliant that I'm already well aware of. We'll be able to carry through that experience next year and help out the new people who come along as well. I've got a fair bit of corporate experience already. Obviously I've been a trustee of DSU for a while now. I had the opportunity to run a small pub for 3 months and set up my own little company when I was 15 and ran that for 4 years. All this stuff can come together and it does give me sort of a good vision of what I can do in DSU and sort of how to work well with the staff and to get results. On that note, I've had the opportunity to get some really good working relationships made with the staff at DSU. So I've worked with all tiers really, right from the top and the rest of the trustee board down through our senior management. And quite a few of the projects I've been working on recently have been quite closely involved with them. I'm also a bar supervisor in DSU, which has been really helpful this year in that I've got a great view of what goes on inside the organisation, sort of at a lower down level, and being able to report that back to the trustee board. Which has allowed us to make quite a few good decisions regarding what happens within bars and events and to look out for student needs there. As I think most of the trustees from this year will testify, I'm not afraid to say what I think in meetings. I'm willing to take on all of the externals and to put across my thoughts to the staff to make sure that we get everything done to represent students. And that's the main thing really, is I'd like to focus on the needs of students, whether it's from here or from Queen's, wherever. Recently I've been working on looking at our events, so alongside the Commercial Services Manager we've set up a regular events forum which is going to happen once a month now, where students can come down, tell us what they think about our events, what they'd like us to do, and then we can take that forward and try and put them into action. And actually quite a few of the points that were brought up at the most recent one have already been actioned on by our staff, so looking at new DJs for Revolver and things like that.
30 seconds.
Also, for student input, we recently managed to set up a student trustee email address so that students can get directly in touch, and a Facebook group, which, given all the legal constraints and things, is actually quite a big task. And I'm really happy to say that we're making progress on getting student input. So altogether, I'd like to carry all this stuff that I've been doing through to next year, carry on to take your thoughts and take them high up in DSU, and hopefully carry on making a union that tries to work for you as much as possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Yes, go up to the top there, Mike.